Life doesn't work outside of your calling, outside of your passion. It's a struggle going any other route. Really, if you live in the society that I live in, really like the Western world, it's designed to push you to compromise yourself. And ultimately, whenever you rely on security through compromising who you are internally, um, looking, outside of yourself for that security, it's a a plan for failure, and that's just the bottom line. And whenever you engulf yourself and you're addressing what you were created to do, what you were born to do, not what is not about what you choose to do necessarily. It's about I was born to do this. That whenever you're in that space, you're connected to the spiritual realm. And when you're in that space, the attractor field of yourself is just magnetized. Now, you won't maybe not necessarily have millions of buku bucks and everything, but all your needs and the things you need to provide for yourself will just be drawn to you. And if you are compromising yourself and doing something that you're just not, that's literally disconnecting you from yourself, it's a struggle. It's harder. You have to exert force. There's no power in it. I just had an amazing conversation up here at Tech Artista, the co-working space in Central Weston. Shout out to everyone here. Grateful for this space. And it really got my heart pumping. I'm working on some educational content for my Medicine Holistic Fitness service. If you haven't looked into what I'm doing, please check it out. I definitely encourage you to see what I'm doing and see if what I'm doing can provide you any value to your life. And really, I've been just siphoning through all kinds of stuff my entire life, searching for the most impact that I can just assist another person with to ultimately make them feel good and reconnect them to themselves. And my main modality that I use is Soma Veda Thai Yoga Therapy, which overall is a therapeutic reset to all your levels, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It all gets addressed. Whenever you're working through this tension in your body, that's actually emotional baggage that's locked in your body, and physically it's a manifestation of that emotional baggage, the tension in your body. So whenever you're working on that, say you're stretching out your groin, well, that area is a very primal space. Like that's where fight or flight happens. So a lot of times whenever because we're disconnected from our body for the most part. A lot of us are, especially in this society. We're unconscious to a lot of the traumatic experiences. Our mind's so powerful that we can actually block out traumatic experiences that have happened. Overall, for like greater productivity, we don't want to just like stay in that moment of shock and trauma. But in reality, that's where we are. Most of us are. We're just in this unconscious shock state, and we're walking around just tense, and we're unconscious that we're that tense. And the Thai yoga therapy gives you a chance to let go and allow, like, you actually feel at ease. Like, what is your self-care regimen? What do you do to take time for yourself? I want to challenge you on whatever your go-to thing is, you need to more or less try out this Thai yoga therapy. You need a taste of it. You need to experience it. I've never witnessed anything like it. For myself, the big why and passionate why is there. Both of my parents passed away from disease and illness whenever I was young. My mom passed from lymphoma when I was like a year and a half. My dad passed from all kinds of stuff, lung cancer, just all this and that, right before I turned 13 years old. Now, if this was in their life, I know that it would have put their body in a state where the natural healing of the body can happen. It can be engaged, and it would have been a different story. But I would also be a different person. So I don't regret everything happens for a reason. But the time it's always now. You're either further inhibiting yourself, or you're further aligning yourself. And if you don't feel good, you need to really look into why you don't feel good. Why do you not have energy? Why are you going to do something you don't want to do? Your body's having a literal reaction to having to go do something, feeling like you have to go do something that you don't want to do. And your heart wants to go do something that you love, but you're just suppressing yourself. It's ridiculous. Know that it's ridiculous. All this was conditioning by just ridiculous means of creating this society so that you know the story. So I'll leave it there. I will you much peace and freedom, good feelings, high vibes, lots of love in your life. Because I love you. I love myself. Take care of yourself. It'll impact the entire world, literally. Take care of yourself.